plants we grow tie us to the world around us and the greater world at large. Artichoke does not exist in the wild. It was bred in Europe during the Middle Ages from some sort of thistle. Cannabis, as far as we know, that grows in the wild isn't really wild. It's feral, i.e., it's a domesticate cultivar that has escaped. There is no wild cannabis anymore. Its destiny is tied intrinsically, just like the artichoke, to mankind's destiny and our willingness to continue to cultivate it.
Uncle Dig's garden update. Hi guys, welcome to the update from the garden. It is 5:30, 2021. We are in gardening zone 8B, and let's get into it, right? My peas are blooming. My sugar snap peas are blooming, so I'm really excited about those. And I've got peppers. Someone gave me some starts, so I've got a jalapeno and a serrano, and I went ahead and I'm trying to germinate some tomatillos because I felt like I couldn't live without. The sunflowers are getting up there. They're about 8 inches tall. And let's get into the cannabis. But first, let's talk about the weather. So it is hot, and it's getting hotter, and the plants are loving it, but so are the pests. And I'm currently battling thrips and aphids. Now, what I've done is I've knocked them back with a combination of spraying the plants off in the mornings, spraying Dr. Zymes, I've done it twice since we last spoke, and powdering the plants with diatomaceous earth. Now, just yesterday, I started seeing spotted cucumber beetles. They move through your garden. They don't necessarily camp out on an individual plant, so they're kind of hard to fight. So what I do is I go out periodically, and I kind of just pick them off the plants and kill them. As far as the photo periods, my black domina are doing really well. They're showing no signs of nutrient deficiencies or watering issues. One has had its second top, and one is not, as it's a little shorter than the other one. I tend to top when my plants once while they're indoors at about 4 to 5 nodes, sometimes 6, and then once outdoors at about my hips, and then I top a third time if necessary at my nipples. Now you can do your own thing. I'm about 6 feet tall, so maybe you'll want to top at different portions of your anatomy. Topping is highly weather and time of year dependent. For instance, I may not top after September 1st, depending on the cultivar. My star killer plants are very happy. One has been topped the second time, one is not. They're not showing any deficiencies. They're very happy in that mix that I've got them in. My alien OG is recovering. It's doing very well. It doesn't seem to sleep at night like the other plants. The county put these LED street lights in a few years ago, and this one is a fix. The last one went out, so they replaced it, and this one seems even brighter than the last one. I really hope it isn't enough to keep my plants awake. I can't put my chickens on that side of the house because the LED keeps them awake. It's super gnarl. So the Strawberry Dream is performing well and not presenting too many issues. It's almost as big as the smallest star killer, and it would not surprise me if this ends up being the beastliest plant in my garden. This is killing it for a bag seed. Now, both CBD plants are doing well. They're doing fine. There's nothing really significant about them to report. They're meeting expectations. They're growing as I expected. I've grown this cultivar before. They're a little leggy right now, but they'll start bulking up and they'll start getting bushier after I top them the second time, which it's nowhere near time for. They're still not that tall. Now, all the plants received a light pruning this week, Any leaf that hit the dirt when it rains or when I spray the plants off, I just cut it off. Now for the auto flowers. My tangerine dream autos are doing well, but they do have some pretty significant thrip damage. But the thrips seem to have been eliminated, at least for now. My Afghan mass autos seem to have some thrip damage, but are otherwise healthy. And my candy cane autos have both been watered normally starting yesterday, and I hope they catch up to the other plants soon so they can withstand any pests that might come along. I achieved an 100% germination rate with my autos, so I'm pretty proud of that. I will be taking this upcoming weekend off, but I should have, at the very least, a garden update for you the weekend after that. Let's overgrow the world. Let's do it.